Hey y'all, it's Comic Girl Cosplay here along with a very sleepy comic dog cosplay. We're having a little bit of a lazy morning. That's why I'm still in my jammies and that's why he's still half asleep on my lap. So I figured while we're having a bit of a lazy morning, before we go out for his morning walk, I would make a video just kind of summarizing how Pop Expo went. So just before I start talking about the convention though, I would like to touch on my costuming. I'm really disappointed that for Pop Expo I didn't get to wear Sailor Pool. I was really looking forward to making that costume. I was really looking forward to wearing that costume. And I was especially looking forward to people's reactions of the costume just because it's so gimmicky and funny like that. At the same time, I feel like it was a bit of a blessing in disguise that I didn't have time to do Sailor Pool because to this day, I can say without a question of a doubt that my Lagatha costume is the costume I am most proud of. I am so proud of that costume. I absolutely adore that costume. And I am so glad it came out the way it did. I absolutely love that costume, and I am so sad that it's not a costume I will get to frequently wear to conventions, just because it's so warm. Unfortunately, I actually got severely dehydrated over the course of the Pop Expo weekend just because it's so warm. On the Saturday, I was keeping a bit more hydrated just because I knew I was running around and I was getting anxious for the masquerade. It's a costume that the warmth kind of sneaks up on you because on the Sunday, I didn't realize just how dehydrated, just how overheated I was getting. And as a result, I was really dehydrated afterwards. But don't worry, I've been pounding back water and oranges like I was preggers, but now rehydrated, we're all good. Just as silly. So anyways, kind of a bit of a blessing in disguise with that, but at the same time, like I said, I was really disappointed I didn't get to finish Sailor Pool. So I will have that costume done at the very latest in exactly 1 week. So next Saturday, I will have Sailor Pool done at the very latest. So I'm really excited to see how that comes out. Anyways, so enough about the costume, let's actually talk about the con. It was a very quiet convention. It wasn't very busy. It was kind of dead. But that doesn't mean it wasn't fun, because I actually think out of all the conventions I've been to, in terms of purely having fun, it was probably the most fun convention I've ever been to. Like, you just really want to be on camera. It was just really silly and really fun. My friend MTKS Adventures, he decided to strap a GoPro to a hula hoop. And that was the most hilarious thing ever. I absolutely adored the way that video came out. I think I posted it on my Facebook page. It was really fun. At the same time, I got to hang out with a lot of my friends. A lot of my friends who usually a lot of times are super busy during conventions. We got a bit more time to hang out. And I think that's the most appropriate way I've heard somebody describe the Pop Expo weekend was it was the hangout con. And it was really nice because you actually get to take the time and talk people and you're not elbow to elbow with everybody, which is absolutely lovely. Bless you. But yeah, it was really fun and it was a really good time. It was definitely really silly and it was so much fun. I had a blast at Pop Expo. Now let's talk about the masquerade because I always seem to compete in the masquerades. I don't think I've ever been to a convention where I haven't competed. Mind you, I haven't been to too many conventions. I only go to the Ottawa area ones. So let's talk about the masquerade. It never, ever ceases to amaze me when I enter a masquerade and I go backstage. The workmanship, the quality, the attention to detail everybody puts in their costumes. Every time it leaves me breathless. It's incredible to see how these people do these things. And I have no words. It always... at the same time, you're like, dang it, their costumes are so good. I'm supposed to be competing against them. So, but I mean, you can't even be mad because their costumes are just that good. Yeah, it's honestly, like I said, it never ceases to amaze me. There are so many incredibly wonderful, talented local cosplayers, and it's breathtaking. So, masquerade. My good friend, Not Kim Cosplay, it was her first masquerade, and she did such a good job. Good job. We had a really fun time hanging out in the green room. Got to chat with a lot of people who I hadn't, you know, gotten to see since the last Ottawa Comic Con. You know, a lot of people I haven't gotten to catch up with. And some people who I just didn't think I was ever going to catch up with again, but I did, and kind of surprising. My ex, the Aquaman ex, was competing in the Masquerade, and our dens were back to back, so we kind of had to talk to each other. But I'm really glad we did, because, you know, we buried the hatchet, and things we're on good terms now, and that's especially important because I've been told he's interested in joining our charity group, the League of Superheroes, and I mean, for something that's such a good cause, it's dumb to have some kind of petty, what used to be, kind of get in the way with that. And I'm really glad we got to catch up now because we're on good terms. Things are going really well. And I mean, you know, it's going to be nice not to be at a convention to be like, oh God, run in the other direction. There he is. So that's going to be nice. And it's really nice getting to catch up because, I mean, how often do you do that, right? So that was fun. Their stage performance, he competed with his friend, and their stage performance was, I think, the funniest thing I've ever seen. Yeah. I have no words for how funny it was, other than that my friend Not Kim Cosplay and I were just backstage dying. We were like stick a fork in us, we were dying. It was so funny. And everybody else, like, I mean, they even got an award for their performance. It was that funny. It was brilliant. And funny enough, he managed to find like a really good quality YouTube video that somebody managed to get and post on YouTube of their performance. So I might have to throw him under the bus and tag that, put that in the comments, just because I think everybody should see it, and it's really just that funny. All right then. But yeah, no, it was really fun. It was really nice getting to catch up with everybody, and it was really nice getting to hang out with people that I haven't gotten to hang out with. So in terms of the actual judging, I ended up winning Best in Class for the Artisan Division, which is the division I got bumped up to after Ottawa Comic Con. And that means I am one award, major or minor, away from becoming a master level cosplayer, which is really scary and really intimidating, but at the same time really, really exciting. And I'm fangirling a little bit. I'm like, yeah, the worst part is I totally make those sounds too. It's, I mean, if somebody had told me 2 years ago when I first started making costumes, hey, you know, in 2 years from now, this is the kind of stuff you'll be doing, this is the stuff you'll make, and this is where you'll be at in terms of the competition ranking. First of all, I'd be like, oh, I do competitions for this stuff? What? So when I first started making a costume, it was kind of a last-minute decision to enter the Masquerade of the very first Ottawa Comic Con, and from there, you know, I met so many great people. I'm like, well, I have to do this more often. It was just such a fun experience. Bless you. Hey, quiet, come here. We're gonna go for a walk. Yeah, we'll go. We'll go for the walk now. I know, you're up. He's up, so I gotta wrap this up. Anyways, it was just such a great experience. I'm like, you know what? I have to do this more. Aw, he's getting ready at the back and everything. All right, so I gotta wrap this up, guys. Long story short, I can't believe how far I've come in terms of my cosplaying, in terms of what I am capable of doing and what I thought I was capable of doing, in terms of the quality of my costumes, and just, I got nothing. Like, I mean, it's one of those things where I take a step back and I look at it and I'm like, did I seriously do that? It's almost a little surreal. And it's really exciting. So I'm really, really looking forward to seeing what Ottawa Comic Con has in store. There's a little trick up the sleeve announcement that's coming that I'm so excited about. Very few people know about it, but it's gonna be a doozy. I'm really looking forward to it. All right, I have a cute little munchkin who is ready for his walk now. So I'll see you guys later. Take care.